Jeff Marion here. Welcome back to my channel. The NRA is in some pretty serious trouble after a bankruptcy court judge dismissed their petition. So this video will explain what happened and how it might affect the NRA going forward. I'm here to help you stay informed on current legal events and educate you on personal injury law. So if you want to learn more about current lawsuits that are in the news, you can check out other videos like this one right here. If you want to learn a little more about personal injury law, you can check out my series of videos like this one right here. You can also subscribe. I've got new videos out every week. Click on the like button. You can subscribe by hitting this button in the corner over here. And you can also hit the bell so that you'll be notified when new videos come out. I've been practicing law for over 25 years. And during that time, I've been fighting for people who've been injured in crashes, in falls, and by unsafe products. I'm here to keep you healthy, informed, and safe. So how did all this get started? Well, in August of 2020, New York State Attorney General Tish James filed a lawsuit in an attempt to dissolve the NRA. The NRA was chartered in New York State over 148 years ago as a nonprofit organization. So they were subject to New York law and New York court jurisdiction. So who else got sued? Well, the chief executive officer, Wayne LaPierre, is the biggest and probably most famous name. And you have John Frazier, his top lieutenant. So who else got sued? Well, the biggest name is Wayne LaPierre, the chief executive officer. Also sued was Josh Powell, one of his top lieutenants. John Frazier, the organization's general counsel. And Wilson Phillips, not the singing group from the 90s. And Wilson Phillips, not the singing group from the 90s, but the NRA's chief financial officer. What Attorney General James is trying to do is prevent those gentlemen from serving on any board in New York State as a result of these allegations. Whether or not you agree with the politics of the NRA, do you think it's fair that they use membership donations and dues to enrich themselves? Is that fair for any organization to do? You can share your experiences in the comments below, right down here. So what was the NRA trying to accomplish by filing for bankruptcy? What that does in any bankruptcy is it stops all litigation against an organization or against an individual if an individual files bankruptcy. So this would have stayed the current lawsuit in New York State. During that time, they had hoped to reorganize in Texas and try to get away from jurisdiction on this lawsuit. Unfortunately, a couple of things happened during this lawsuit, and there was an 11-day trial where a lot of unfavorable things came to light. The first is that the NRA has enough money to pay all of its creditors. Now, obviously, bankruptcy law is designed that for somebody whose assets are less than their liabilities, and can't pay bills and can't pay creditors, it's a way to reorganize. Now, what also came to light was a lot of misuse of funds. We'll give you some examples. Another of the unwanted side effects was the testimony that came out about how that money was used by these named individuals and NRA executives to enrich themselves. So it creates the perception that you have an organization in crisis. So let's talk about what kind of corruption is going on here. So apparently these executives were using this money for weddings, for travel to exotic vacations, and for private jet travel. One example was that Mr. LaPierre had a private travel assistant who catered only to him and was paid $26,000 a month. Also, Mr. LaPierre was taking vacations in the Bahamas on the yacht that was owned by a vendor of the NRA, which in and of itself is a conflict of interest. Now, he claimed that this was all for security for his family and himself, but by the same token, he was telling this travel assistant how to write up the expenses so they look like they were business expenses as opposed to for travel for vacation. There's also allegations that Mr. LaPierre spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in a Beverly Hills boutique to buy suits. Allegations that he had the NRA purchase a mansion for him for alleged security purposes. So after all of this, the judge denied the bankruptcy petition. And he did that for two reasons. First reason was that he felt that this bankruptcy petition was not filed in good faith. And the second reason is that bankruptcy should not be filed to avoid regulatory enforcement, which he believed was the issue here. So does it mean that the NRA really is in trouble? Probably, because this lawsuit in New York State is going to go forward. And part of that lawsuit is going to be discovery, the evidence that the Attorney General needs to prove her case. So the NRA is going to have its dirty laundry aired out in public as this trial proceeds. So this can only hurt their image and could potentially lead to them being dissolved as a nonprofit organization. If you want to learn more about personal injury lawsuits that are in the news, subscribe to this channel. Also, if you simply want information about personal injury, I have it here, and you can check out this video, which will navigate you through a personal injury lawsuit. You can contact me using the email at the address below. You can also, if you'd like a free PDF to help you navigate a personal injury lawsuit, you can click on the link below and we'll get that out to you. We have new videos that come out every week. We talk about not only hot topics in the legal news, but we also help guide you and give you videos that will help you understand personal injury law and help keep you safe and help keep you informed and tell you what to do if you're injured in a crash. So like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends in your social media networks. Comment below if you have questions. I'm always available to answer them. And we'll see you in the next video.